Welcome to my show, ladies and gentlemen. I am the host, Jimmy Red Pill. Man, I got a special guest today. I got my homeboy Mark here. Or what you go by? You got an alias?
One and only, the Mark J.A., the only one.
Mark J.A. Mark J.A.
In the flesh. You don't get another one.
Brother, I met him when we was working, we was doing armed security in the Jackson, what was it called?
The villages.
The village apartments. The village apartments on Jackson Street, Jackson Avenue here in Memphis. That's how I met him. And
going hard too.
Yeah, we been going hard ever since, we dealt with gang bangers and
you gotta be cut for the
Yeah. We dealt with hardened criminals, all kind of shit working those apartments. A lot of people don't know that working armed security in apartments is it's damn near like law enforcement, because a lot of shit go on, a lot of domestic violence.
We all the stuff the police deal with on the street, we deal with inside the apartments, basically.
Yeah, correct.
So we got dudes that might jump on their old lady. We got people get shot. Hell, we even had to deal with the repo man trying to take y'all cars after y'all get y'all tax checks and don't pay the car note. We be the ones telling them that they can't come in. So y'all better start being nice to us. Tell them.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I like him because one time we did have an incident. He didn't hesitate. When the nigga was getting froggy with him, in those apartments, whatever, he was talking that shit or whatever, and
about 20 of them.
Yeah. Shit, he didn't hesitate. He was like, hey, he was about it. He was ready to get on the ass. So I said, yeah, this is the type of partner I need to work with right here. He got my back.
Right. So we were talking about Memphis and some shit that, maybe people don't know or do know here.
Oh yeah, the monologue. I didn't do the monologue, y'all. I forgot to do the monologue. We're gonna do like a little short monologue. We'll make it about 5 minutes. Well, okay, the monologue, okay. Red Pill Blog Talk. Okay, it's blowing up. I got 1.4K subs. I mean, the sword's blowing up. It's taking over. I got the Red Pill Blog Talk t-shirts now, y'all.
I gotta get my shirt.
Yeah, okay, yeah. $25. Well, 30. Let me change it, 30. Shipping and handling. Gotta have shipping to it. So send me $30. Red Pill Blog Talk. You can get your t-shirt and send it to send the money to money symbol gunslinger 38111 on the Cash App. I gotta get a PayPal and what is that? Vimo. I gotta get it. I'm gonna get that later on. I had a Vimo.
Vimo hard to deal with though. A lot of folks don't really. Yeah.
Okay, Vimo hard to deal with. Okay. Yeah, I know. My brother don't own Vimo no more. But Cash App, we got the Cash App for right now. I'm gonna get a PayPal after a while. But right now, you get the t-shirt, and I got to cut that water off t-shirt. Cut that water off. Cut that whole water off t-shirt. Send me $30.
I got a couple holes of water I gotta cut off. Like, I'm talking about literally, like, I'm taking the whole fucking meter, you hear me? I'm
Chop
taking
the
the
head
whole
cut the head off the snake. Let me say, cut the head off the snake, then the body will follow. Yeah. Cut the whole water off t-shirt. Everybody send $30 to my Cash App. Money symbol gunslinger 38111 on the Cash App. Yeah, so you got anything you want to promote?
Oh yeah, you can go to my page, Mark MARK space J.A. Mark J. I got some videos on there. It ain't been active in a while, but me and the Red Pill coach, we finna go ahead and start back getting active on both sites. So, after you look at this, you wanna go be entertained some more, you can go to my site. It's under Mark J.A. MARK J.A. Go check out some entertaining videos and come back. So we can show y'all how to cut their water off. Y'all know what it is over here.
Okay. And shout out to Buck. Cut the check. Budweiser, cut the check. Yeah. Anyway,
we gonna cut their water off.
Yeah. Cut the check. Okay, now, today's topic. What we got?
The truth about Memphis.
Truth about Memphis.
Okay. We're gonna talk about police. We're gonna talk about the job. We're gonna talk about the crime. We're gonna talk about cutting hoes water off in Memphis.
Okay, basically, oh yeah, to motherfuckers who ain't from here, I got to tell y'all once again, okay, West Memphis is not a part of Memphis. West Memphis is its own city. People get here, they think West Memphis is part of, they're like the west side of Memphis or something like that. It's its own city in Arkansas, right next to Memphis. It's like it's a suburb of Memphis, but it's in West Memphis, Arkansas.
So when we talk about Memphis, we necessarily not even including them. That's Arkansas. We talking about Memphis, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. That means when you go 40 West and you start going to Arkansas, we ain't even referring to them at that point.
And also, we in West Side right now. We in the west side of Memphis. Ain't no West Side. West Side is a neighborhood. Mm-hmm. It's a neighborhood in Memphis.
We're on the West Side right now.
We say North Memphis, South Memphis, East Memphis. When you say West Memphis, whole nother city. Mm-hmm. Whole nother city. To the people that's not from here, that's how we know you're not from here. You might get robbed. Oh. You might get robbed if you don't know.
It's a high possibility.
Yeah, we can tell how you talk. We can tell how you talk. You're not from here.
Right. You know where you going.
Yeah, you might get robbed. So just talk and the bridges. What the bridges? Some people they call the Arkansas DeSoto Bridge. I'm finna cross the Arkansas DeSoto Bridge. We don't say Arkansas DeSoto Bridge. We don't say that. We don't say Arkansas Bridge, DeSoto Bridge. What we call it?
We don't sum it up like that. See, that's what's gonna get you messed up, not knowing what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
What we call it? Big bridge, small bridge. Big bridge, small bridge. Okay. Also, I heard also they say new bridge. Some say old bridge, new bridge.
I think we're gonna stick with big bridge.
Big bridge, yeah. Okay. That's how we know you ain't from here. And then you go to certain neighborhoods, might get you robbed. Might get robbed. When you visit here, stay with the tour guide. Stay with the tour guide. Don't want to. You grew up in what they do.
If you don't look. I'm from the east side of town. Okay, so I grew up on the east side of town by Walter Simmons. Now I'm on the west side of Fraser. So let me tell y'all something. You gotta be careful in Memphis. You gotta pay attention to your surroundings. You gotta pay attention to who you with. It's open, my guy. So look, what we gonna talk about today is Memphis and the things that go on in Memphis, or the shit that go on in Memphis. So let's start with the police, because they've been in the news a lot. Let's just be real. Let's start with the police. Now, one thing I learned is being a security officer for over 20 years carrying a gun. One thing I learned: when you paying police is the same amount that you paying security officers that have training, but very minimal training compared to the 6 months they do in the academy, what can you expect? The average security officer now making just as much as the average police officer. You understand what I'm saying? Come on over here. Let me explain. Let me preach to him right quick. Y'all hold tight, cause we finna unleash some stuff right here. And we gonna do it our way, with our own content. We ain't trying to say nothing nobody else said. We ain't trying to do nothing nobody else doing. We gonna do it our way. So I was just telling them, right, how police go through 6 months in the academy, right? And I was telling them how security officers have very minimal training, and most security officers making what they make, what the police make. So how do you think that makes
armed security officers?
How you think armed
security?
Armed security officers. So how do you think they make police feel?
Well, I I work for a money truck. The money truck. I work for one of the local money trucks here, and I'm making I can make $70K easy in Memphis.
So that's starting easy. So now let me tell you. Now $70K, that's about 20 more thousand than what, quote me if I'm wrong, but I know because I was the MPD recently tried to recruit me. So if I'm wrong, then you prove me wrong. So he said 70. Average cop, I'm gonna tell you what it started out with.
No.
No. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm gonna show proof for the video.
Okay.
$19 an hour in the academy. $19 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you get done, you get promoted to $21 an hour. Okay, that's for year one through 3. You make it $21 an hour, make it 22. Year 3, you max out at $25 an hour, which gives you probably about $50,000 a year. Now that's not enough money for them to make to be the ones putting people in jail. The lawyers make more than them. The judges make more than them. Hell, the public defenders make more than them. Prosecutors, everybody make more than them. So, why you think they crooked right now? Why you think they rob? Why you think they do the things they do? Not saying they should, but they do.
Well, you know, in my opinion, okay, $70K, about $70K, that's comfortable in Memphis. You know, you ain't got no state tax. No, you ain't got no state, you ain't got no state tax in the state of Tennessee. Memphis is one of the lowest cost of living out of the major 20 cities. One of the lowest cost of living.
That's true, but you gotta weigh this in too.
I mean, it's no need to be crooked. I mean, it's cost of living here is cheap.
Yeah, but see, you gotta look at it. When you a cop, you can't live in the average neighborhood, right? You gotta live somewhere, you know, where you can park your car, your squad car in the yard, and go make a sandwich and see your wife and go back out, right? Okay, so the average house in Cordova costs how much? I mean, the dude that in Tyree Nichols' case, he was living in Cordova. You see his house? Now, can you imagine what the mortgage is on that house? Probably about $2,000, maybe $2,000 a month.
He might be renting, and about the average house in Minton is about $1,000, about $1,500.
Not out there.
About $1,500.
On Riverdale, they $1,500.
Okay.
So, I'm talking about Collierville.
Okay.
$3K a month for rent.
Ooh. Yeah.
So you do the math. You pay him $25 an hour, okay? Which you probably pay him $4,000, maybe $4,500 a month. $4,500 is already gone on his house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got the car note, you got the electricity, you got kids and a wife.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, which is why most of them take off and come work with who? Us, right? They come work part-time with us sometimes.
Moonlight. Yeah, well, this is what I didn't know. Y'all. When you see police at the malls,
right?
People think that the police work for the Memphis Police Department because they got the uniform on. Mm-hmm. They just letting them wear the uniform. They work for the mall. Mm-hmm. The mall pays the police.
Right. So they become rented cops themselves.
Yeah, they're actually doing security. And it's been an issue where one female, she called into the Thaddeus Matthews show and she complained like, damn, my car got broke into at the Oak Court Mall. That's one of the malls in Memphis, got high crime. Mm-hmm. And she stayed like, damn, the cop in the mall said, call the police. He didn't come out there to look at the car. He didn't want to come out. He didn't care to come out to look at the car and call the police because a lot of people don't know he's not on the clock with MPD.
Time he being rented to perform contractual obligations at this point. So if he said call the police, it's because he can't get on the radio at that time and say, I need backup because he's not acting as a cop. He in uniform.
Acting as security.
He acting as a security officer.
Even though they got the radio on. I mean, why they got the radio?
Still can't dispatch to them.
Okay. Well, if something major
there's going to be a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
There'll be a conflict of interest between MPD and security.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't want them really working security off the clock. But they ain't paying them enough to tell them that they can't.
Well, they don't want you working they really don't want you to own a security company and be Memphis police at the same thing. Conflict of interest, right? Yeah. Well, back in the day it was because it was like they was using same equipment that MPD used, and they was covering. If one of their guards did something wrong, MPD could cover him. They could cover up his tracks real quickly. Conflict of interest. But what the circle to get around that, they put the security company in their wife's name. Social Security comes your wife then.
Bro,
Hope she don't divorce you.
That's the way right.
Well, she gonna take anything. She gonna take everything anyway.
So, right now, moving on. So we can discuss why we think police officers get involved in side crime or why they so high-tempered. You understand what I'm saying? They not being paid to do the jobs that they, that they're doing. I understand. Nothing excuses what they do.
You know, I remember a case where one a Memphis police officer was pimping. He was escorting hookers down there to Tunica.
Right.
And back and forth or back pimping them.
So with that,
I'm like, damn.
So that we reiterate. Memphis Police Commission, pay them more money, give them a pension back, give them at least $30 an hour. If you ain't gonna do no, if 25 ain't gonna cut it. You got one Memphis police officer was arrested for robbing people because he was trying to still pursue a rap career. You remember that? Okay, that happened a while back. He was robbing people. He was trying to pursue a rap career. When he got caught, he said, "I need the extra money. They not paying me enough to do what I really want to do."
Send me that link, bro.
Yeah, I can find that link for you.
Brother, send me that link. I ain't either.
He was riding around. He got caught. No bullshit. He was riding around robbing people.
It was a female?
It was a dude.
Oh, good dude. I remember the female who she made a rap video and they fired her.
Right.
I mean, you know who daughter that was somebody we worked for.
Okay.
They start with a D.
Okay, I know.
We allegedly. I ain't gonna say. We ain't gonna say his name. We start with a D.
But
we ain't gonna say it.
Long story short.
Okay.
So they do stuff for extra money, right? Well, they ain't taking care of it.
Allegedly.
But not such allegedly, okay? Well, no, I ain't gonna say no damn allegedly because if you got
you don't want to get sued. You have to say allegedly a lot.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got proof of something, it don't become allegedly anymore. But we gonna say allegedly.
Oh,
okay. So check this out. So, why you don't ever hardly hear about state troopers? You know what they pay is? $80,000 a year. You don't hear about sheriffs. You know what they pay is? They up there with you, 70 a year.
Hold on, brother. The reason why state troopers will probably get paid a lot more is because state troopers had to know more laws than the average local law enforcement, because you got to know you have to know the laws of the training academy is 6 months with state troopers. Hold on. You have to know the laws of the whole state, not just other cities. You have to know the laws of the whole state, and that's why the training academy is 6 months, because you got to know more laws than.
Okay, so with that being said, why are they getting police into the academy just on a high school diploma, and then they give them 2 years to get a degree? So that means they on the streets after the academy, not knowing all the laws anyway, allegedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So could that be a source of a lot of problem going on? I mean, you gotta think about it. If you straight out of high school, you do 6 months in the academy. The academy is based on training and shooting, nothing more. Okay, from what I've been told, nothing more. So they release them on the streets after 6 months and straight out of high school, and tell them you got 2 years to get a degree and learn the law. So what are they doing for the 2 years that they don't know the law?
Well, I mean, the last time, it's better now, because the last time they eliminated everything. Back in 2009, all you needed was a high school diploma.
No, it's still that way.
It's still that way. You didn't have to go to college back in 2009.
No, you don't.
Back then, and they said half of that class, they're 2009, they in prison right now.
My point. So,
they bring half of that 2009 class in prison.
So,
right now. But they were just straight out of high school. You don't want niggas straight out of high school being cops.
Bring back 2 years of schooling for the minimum requirement. Bring back 2 years of schooling, raise their pay, give them a pension.
Also, you can be a cop having a GED. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
High school diploma, just the qualifications. high school diploma or GED is
Well, GED. Let me tell you the truth about a GED. GED is like it's based on like a 7th grade level.
I respect.
It's like a 7th grade.
Well, let me say
it's like a 7th grade level.
I respect somebody.
All you need is like 7th grade education.
Let me say this. Well, let me say this. I respect somebody with a GED more because they have to get out and learn it on their own. There's nobody to teach them at the door. So all this stuff that they learn in algebra, calculus, all this stuff that they learning.
You're not gonna learn no calculus and all that.
It's on the GED. It's on the GED. Algebra is on the GED. Practical English, all that shit on the GED.
Brother, I got a GED.
Well, then
I didn't have to do no. I didn't take no calculus.
You took that motherfucker to 80. Don't tell me right there. That motherfucker ain't easy. I know some motherfuckers say that motherfucker's not easy.
Yeah, it's about a 7th grade level.
Nah, it's not a 7th grade level.
Only thing is GED, you're not gonna get in Vanderbilt.
The math is you.
I can go to what you call it? I can go to Math University. Math is universal, yeah, but
Math universal.
But there ain't no calculus on no GED. I can tell you right now. You might go to fractions. Topics you gonna go with probably fractions on the GED. That's it.
It's some heavy equations on that motherfucker too.
No, that shit easy. That shit easy. I got one.
This nigga took the goddamn test in 1970. When the handbook was this goddamn thick, the goddamn handbook this heavy now for a GED.
80s, I took it in the 80s.
Exactly. That nigga had a paperback book 80s. This big.
Yeah, it was paper. It wasn't even no computer.
See what I'm saying? Not a goddamn book this goddamn big now.
Yeah. You could cheat back then. It was on paper.
Right.
You could cheat. Yeah.
Now you check on the computer. You gotta be computer. They ain't know how to work the goddamn problem.
Yeah.
Shit. Now. Moving forward, what's next on the agenda?
Okay. Next on the agenda. Okay. Damn, I just had it, but you got me off of it. We okay, and what else? With me? The casinos. Okay, I think Memphis did the Memphis went to Tunica. At one point, Memphis had a chance to get to casinos, and they went to Memphis. The state of Tennessee is a conservative state. It's a Republican state. It's conservative. At one point in time, we had a chance to get those casinos that went to Tunica, but since Memphis was so conservative, they said no. We don't want to gambling, and now Memphis is a shit.
Memphis has had plenty of opportunities. Now, but I tell you what, now they about to put in all this money to turn the Coliseum into a soccer arena. Who in the fuck?
Niggas don't like soccer.
Play soccer.
Niggas don't.
And I'm not racist, quote unquote, but who in the fuck plays soccer beside white people?
Yeah.
So they gonna put all this money to
Latinos. It is not very.
But this the problem though. This go back to what we was just talking about. You pay your police a maximum pay, allegedly, of $25 an hour max pay, and then you put in millions of dollars into a coliseum for a soccer. So it's more about making money than it is giving money where it need to go, right?
I'm preaching. I mean, he's preaching to the choir. He's
more about making money. It's more about making money than putting the money where it need to go. Hell, I can't go around the corner without getting a bump in my tire from a pothole. But you gonna take millions of dollars and put it into a coliseum for something nobody's interested in? Quote unquote. Because Andy said my kids need to be able to play soccer. So you take 40, 50 million and tear down a coliseum. It's been there for years.
Well, they got a grant for sports, and they're going to use the grant for sports. But
they ain't got no grant. They ain't got no grant to tear down. That's coming out of taxpayers' money. Anytime they tear down something that big, that's coming out of taxpayers' money.
I know grants for this.
Wrestling was there. Wrestling brought a lot of revenue here. That's when we had Liberty Land.
Yeah.
You notice when we stopped that, we lost a lot of revenue in the city.
Yeah.
So they go back to a soccer stadium is not gonna bring back the revenue in Memphis that's missing. If you're gonna bring back something, bring back another Liberty Land. Something everybody can do. Bring back something.
But they got the
we don't even have a mall.
They got
that shit once a year. That shit once a year.
Well, Liberty Land was like a theme park.
That's what I'm saying. Bring back an amusement park.
Yeah,
Atlanta got Six Flags. That motherfucker operate year round. St. Louis got Six Flags. That motherfucker operate year round. Orlando got Walt Disney. What the fuck do we have?
Yeah, I had a living girlfriend. You know, I was stepdaddy then.
Huh.
And I took him to Liberty Land. Yeah, I brought my strip kids.
She still dumped you when it was over though, huh?
Yeah. Went to the casino and hit some money. Yeah.
You supposed to cut her water off.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, no, she cut my water off. She left me.
Yeah. See, that's the whole thing. We need money. You know, we need money back in the city, man. With the workers, like I said, I'm not very fond of the Memphis police right now, but I do believe that they should be paid for the services that they do. I mean, they deal with a lot of people. They deal with a lot of stress. As far as taking lives, that's always unacceptable. But I do think that they should be paid for what they do. Hell, I don't even think they got a pension.
Well, now they're going with the 401k nowadays. They're getting away with the pension. I got a pension at
401k is no 401k allows you to work less of time.
I'm a truck company. I don't want to say the name.
But 401k allows you to work less time. Okay? Because you don't have to wait on your retirement.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I want to know why they going with the 401k versus the
401k allows you to be able to cut off. Like, let's say you stop, like a cop. He got 401k. He can retire at 55.
Okay.
He don't have to wait till 65 to draw his money because he going to go in a 401k. He going to pull all that money out that he didn't put into it. Especially if it's an employee reimbursement program where they match something with your 401k.
They match.
They match. Okay, so they match. So that means if you retire from them, you're going to get what you put in plus theirs.
I'm paying 3% right now, but I was told best thing to do go up to 7%.
7%, right. That way they have, and then another 1% for you, right.
So and they supposed to match, or they double that.
Go to 7, they go 14. You go 3, they go 6. They match whatever, if depending on the points.
And you can take a loan from that.
Right. But you got to have a good reason.
Pay it back.
You got to have a good reason.
Okay.
So, 401k, I always say 401k versus retirement is always a better option because you get 65 years old, hell, you don't have much time to live when you finally get your money out the bank. You don't have much. I mean, all you can do is really sit down on it. So 55, 50 would be a greater age, invest in 401k.
Mm-hmm.
So people, get your 401k stock, and it's very important. Hey, because you can't. 65 years old, I mean, you limited to what you can do with all the money you work for your entire life. If you put it out at 55, you still got a little life left into you to do some things with your money.
Okay. On to another thing. On to the next topic. Okay, what happened to the strip club scene in Memphis? Well, and we was up there in Atlanta. Atlanta had about at one time we had about 30 strip clubs in here, and women was butt naked. What happened?
That's actually a good question. Because I think the only one we got here now is what the live one is what Catwalk.
Catwalk, yeah. But we had the crooked one. Catwalk on Lamar. Then we got one Mexican off of 240, and I like that one too.
We got the pony. I mean, you got the pony. You got the Mexican on Summer.
Yeah, on Summer. You got purple gentleman, purple gentleman,
yeah.
Purple diamond.
Well,
purple diamond up on Summer.
Long story short.
What
the hoes got at the strip club and the hoes got on alligator duck.
Alligator got that.
The hoes got off the pole and got on the internet. Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Then they started giving out football numbers for the pimp. Well, the hoes got the advantage right now because they started giving out football years for pimps. Right. For human trafficking.
Another thing. These hoes, things have changed now. These hoes look at you now and tell you they don't need you. It ain't just them telling their baby daddy. They telling their pimp now, look, I can make better without you. So hoes and got bold now, man. So what's the point of the strip? What's the point of them stripping? They don't need them. They can do that on their own.
Yeah.
You don't see them walk the streets no more like you used to either. Because they can go on alligator, charge motherfuckers $75 for half an hour. Goddamn, they in 2 hours, the bitch that made what she make on the pole in 4. What kind of money is people like people think? They gotta pay for their time.
Yeah, you have to pay for the $50. You got to pay $50 just to get in.
Right.
The rent they pole. The touch stage boot. The touch stage pole. That's $50.
Plus you got 10 more hoes that's in competition with them. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, they go on Alligator, post one picture of their pussy, they good. with nigga with Wi-Fi ready to go.
Cut in the middle. They even got OnlyFans. You know what that's about? OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
OnlyFans. They can, and they put no masks. I want to get into this.
So just like wait a minute.
I can get a female put on a mask. You know, with the mask with the eyes open and the mouth open. And I can get pay a female, eat my dick, whatever, and make money off of this.
So check this out. So let me emphasize what we were talking about earlier though. So you asked what happened to the strip clubs. Internet, media got rid of strip clubs. You know why? Same way got rid of the hard disk and everybody digital now. Nobody listens to CDs hard no anymore. If they can sell their cell phone, why do they need a pimp? If I could take one picture of myself, maybe two, as a female, and a female sit there and post it on her page, and then within 30 seconds she got 50 responses, all at $60 a pop. What she need with a pimp?
Yeah, so the pimps are hot right now. But you know what the pimps are
doing? Than a motherfucker right now.
But you know what the pimps are doing? I like Pimpin' Ken. You know what Pimpin' Ken doing? Pimpin' Ken doing other things. Pimpin' Ken, he selling books, CDs, and they start giving out the football years.
That's what he better do.
Gorgeous George. Yeah, they got Gorgeous George.
As long as you got Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, there's so many ways for the hoes to network now. They don't need the pimp no more. All they need is their cell phone.
Okay. Well, Pimpin' Ken. Shouts out to Pimpin' Ken from Milwaukee. I slick grew up in Milwaukee. I'm from Memphis, but I lived in Milwaukee a long time too. Also, Pimpin' Ken. Shouts out to Pimpin' Ken. But Pimpin' Ken, like you say, I think, and they were getting out the football year. He slipped through the cracks. They didn't get him.
Right.
He got away. Right. But anyway, selling books, CDs, talking about the Pimpin' game, man. You know, doing rap videos, managing rappers. I mean, you know, the pimps they got to be more creative nowadays.
So they can't just go buy a cheap outfit for a whole night and put them on the corner. They pimps got to find other ways to get revenue now because that ain't happening.
Also, in here, Lamar is $1 million. A female cop told me this. Lamar, I ain't know this. Did you know Lamar is $1 million whole track right to this day? Lamar Avenue in Memphis.
Used to be.
$1 million whole track. Okay. Now, used to be. Okay.
You guys there right now, you ain't seen number one or two crackheads. Because they got their phones. It's advanced now. Niggas going to them now and picking them up. They don't have to walk no more and look to be picked up.
Also, they riding around too. They riding around and solicit.
They don't have to.
They ride around.
They don't have to walk no more. See, internet took that away. They don't have to walk no more. All they gotta do is post pictures now and send a location or DM somebody.
Okay, and then use certain code words. Okay, for apples.
And they made the police
100 apples.
And they made the police job harder too because guess what? Whenever they investigate something, it's called cybercrime. Whenever they investigate stuff through cybercrime, it costs them more money. So that's why the field is wide open right now for online women to make money online because the police ain't trying to spend money like that. They used to just ride down the street, pick them up on the side of the corner, write them a citation and lock her and write the pimp and the nigga that's buying the pussy a citation. Now it's online. So they got to pay a cyber department to go in there and find out what's going on. That's too much money.
Yeah. Also, they could use code words. You know, hey, 100 apples.
Roses.
Okay, 100 roses, 100 apples, 100 oranges. Meet at this hotel, and you ain't saying nothing about no money. You saying about some oranges.
Like we sound like some real business guys.
We I'm talking to the pimps. You know how they do. You know how they do. So okay, like you said, you say okay, Lamar, like Lamar, it used to be $1 million. Okay.
Used to be.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not prevalent. I ain't know. I thought it was still. It's more.
It's drought.
Yeah, and then you got the OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah, they got OnlyFans, y'all. They can make money just showing them giving head, this or that, on the OnlyFans.
So back to this.
I want to get me OnlyFans.
So back to this then. We talking about females. Let's talk about women. They say they looking for a good man, but want something for nothing. How you feel about that?
What do they bring to the table besides they pussy and the bastard kids? I mean, what? I mean, men are hip nowadays. You know, men. All right, the marriage rate in the black community is what, 29%?
Black marriages don't last.
29%.
No fact.
It's 29% with black women.
Right.
Okay, and 31% with black men. You know why it's 30% with black men? You know it's higher.
Right.
Because black men are dating out their race.
Right.
Black men are dating out their race more. In the West, they marrying white women. Up north, they marrying. Well, no, up north they marrying white women. Out west they marrying Latino. And they in trouble. I think they in trouble. You know, all that. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
Make your own plate.
See, that's the whole thing.
Fuck you, nigga. Make your own plate.
That's the whole thing I'm finna go into. The reason why the black man is going outside the race is for this right here. He can work 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours. Come home, looking for breakfast. They tell you, put something in the microwave yourself. No matter what the situation is, or how small the situation is, he should come home to a plate. He should come home to a clean house. Black women have an issue with doing their share. And that's the problem right there. They say, well, why do the black man have to always be successful and get a white woman or a woman outside his race? Well, the white woman ain't telling him to make a hot pocket every day. Or the woman outside the race ain't expecting him to give her half of his paycheck when she around the house ain't doing nothing to earn it. See? So it's really, y'all got all these expectations, but in order to get something, you gotta give something. Remember that old song? In order to get something, you got to give something. See, once y'all understand that when a man lock himself down, he's really looking for commitment, because we don't do that very often. So when a man lock himself down with you, when a man tell you he love you and he really mean you, or he marry you, he mean it. Because men are hunters. We like to hunt. We like to be able to talk to our homeboys about how many women we've devoured in a week or in a month, or how many females number in our phone. So when we finally get it up, we expect to not be able to have to go anywhere else. So I want to put you on something right quick I was telling them. So I was telling them about this last little thing we talking about, how men are, when it come to women, we hunters. You know what I'm saying? We devour, we hunters when it come to women, right? We always looking for the next opportunity, right? Now check this out. When a man throw in his player's card and he said, I don't want to chase women no more, he picked up one woman. She's supposed to have everything in her qualities to keep him from looking for something else, right?
Mm-hmm. Preach.
So this is my whole thing. If I give up my player's card, I don't want to jump from woman to woman no more. I don't want to go to different women for pussy no more. That one woman I got, she supposed to give me pussy whenever I want. Because I just threw in my player's card. Now that means Tammy, Christy, Veronica, all them gone now. I'm just dealing with this one particular person. So when we throw in our player's card, we mean it. So stop talking about why ain't no good men. When we settle down with y'all tell us make a hot pocket after we done worked all day long. You know, right?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. You know. And okay, first of all, you know, females, y'all got to realize females outnumber us by 2 million in this country. 2 million. And that's by nature. Well, you know, with the chickens, you know, you got more chickens than that roosters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got more by nature. It's done that. If it was more males, oh, we really be fighting. We're really be so that's maybe that's God's way of doing it.
What he's saying, let me iterate. What he's saying is if it's just let's just say we need a ratio. Let's just say 5 women to 1 man. Okay. If it's 5 women to 1 man and he picked this one particular one, it's 4 others left, which means that he's looking for the qualities in that one.
Oh, it's more dense than that.
I'm just using an example.
They say about 15 to 1.
I'm just using an example. That's even better. I'm just using an example right here. So let's just say what he say, 15 to 1, and I pick one. Now that means when I say you my lady and I move you in, that means the other 14 irrelevant at that point. So that means now you got to fill in for, again, Veronica, Jessica, Jamie, Christy, Tammy. That means whatever in them streets that I will be out looking for, it's got to all be in you to keep me from going to hunt. Because me and we hunt. Okay, we providers, but we hunt. Anyway.
Well, you know, a woman need a man, like you say, you know, for protection. They need a man for protection.
And even for a lot more than what we need them for.
Yeah. You need protection, guidance,
stability.
Yeah, stability. You know, so
we give you all those things. We give y'all 20 different things on a platter and ask y'all for 3. Yeah. And then y'all disappointed why celebrities go outside the race.
But with the single mom, yeah, and then the single moms, okay, first of all, black women act like they're allergic to birth control.
True.
Act like they're allergic to birth control.
What can you expect your child, if I come in as a stepfather, how can you expect us men to give your child more than what you won't give? Now you just got through feeding your child a hot pocket and tell the man that he need to go out and buy steaks. Now, why are you asking more of the man than you already bringing to the table yourself?
Preach.
You understand what I'm saying? You asking more of him than you are already doing. He come in the house and you got one cereal box that's damn near empty, a box of grits with 2 packs left in it, and you tell him, "Oh, we don't." He bring your kid a cheeseburger, man. You tell him, "Oh, we don't eat this. We you ain't spend no money on this. You bought my kid a fucking cheeseburger." So what does that say? You expecting a man to give you more than what you giving the child yourself, especially if it's not his child, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I remember the news a couple maybe months back. It was a man. It was all on social media. A man that bought his kids something to eat, and then bring the other kids.
I did a show about that.
Yeah,
I did a show about that.
She had a fit.
And I said, "Fuck them kids. Fuck them. Fuck them other kids. I'm worried about my own kids."
And if I am
fuck them kids.
If I buy my child a pair of Jordans and I buy your child a pair of New Balance, it's the thought that counts. I don't have to buy your child the same thing I bought my child.
Thank you.
I don't have to. If I bring my child a happy Mexican, I can bring your child.
But one thing I found out, if you're gonna do that, you can't let her know. you can't let her.
But
do that. Just go and get your kids.
But she gonna know when she see a McDonald's bag and a heavy Mexican bag. She gonna know right then that some shit that got fucked up in the mix, right?
Yeah, black woman, you have to hide it. You have to. Yeah, I bet.
So what she gonna do? So what she gonna do when the youngest son, tell the daughter, "What you eat for dinner?" She said, "I had a number 7, 2 cheeseburger meal," and the son said, "Oh, I had me some Rafferty's." Then what you gonna do? I think anything outside of your normal bloodline is a gift. That should be appreciated. Is what I think.
You got some saying, I'm 50 with no kids, and they think that I shouldn't have no comment on it. I got guy friends tell me I shouldn't.
I think you should have a comment. I think you should have a comment.
Oh.
Anybody else? Because you ain't got none.
But I have been.
So your comments won't be biased because you don't have none.
Yeah, I got nephews and nieces and nephews. But you got some say that I shouldn't comment because I don't have any kids. 50 with no kids, y'all. I'm like, man, I'm shocked myself. How did that happen?
All right, when you right. So let me go back your direction. I ain't gonna say you should buy your kids some Jordans and not buy their kids no Jordans. I'm gonna say this. What if I'm buying my kids some Jordans and I'm buying yours Jordans, but when it's time for me to discipline your child, you tell me I'm not the father? See? See, I experienced that. That's a whole. See, that we gonna take it there. I'm gonna feed your child like I'm feeding my child, but when I correct your child, it's you out of line.
It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Yeah.
What makes it correct? What makes it correct? If I give, I still get the knife thrown at me. If I don't give, I still get smothered in dirt. So what us men, what are we supposed to do to please the black woman?
Well, I think, my opinion, slavery did a lot. It did a lot psychologically to the black woman here in America. I think that they feel that we didn't protect them. And women, women have a tendency to go to the conqueror, praise and bump elbows with the conqueror, which is the white man.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
So
this is the problem. When younger females are being brought into the black home, some of the mothers make more friends with the kids than raise them. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not that other races or the white woman not doing that. It's just that the black woman does it openly in front of her child. She gonna smoke a blunt in front of her child. She gonna smoke cocaine in front of her child. She gonna drink in front of her child. She gonna tell her child go sit down in the floor and watch cartoon while she go to the back and have sex with her old man. The other ladies, on the other hand, it's not that they ain't doing it. It's just that they do it under the table. So this child is growing up watching what she's seen in the home. Is a consistent cycle. White people can hate each other, but they ain't gonna divorce. You know what they gonna do? One gonna go sleep in the one. He gonna tell his wife, "Honey, I'll sleep in the basement, and you just sleep in the house." Okay, just because they want to stay together until their kids go to college or they grown. Simply, they can hate each other. They put an Oprah Stedman. Like Oprah makes Stedman sleep in the clubhouse. She said he got his own house. Then when he on punishment, she sent him to. He sleeps out there. While she sleep in the mansion, she got a whole house she built for him when he on punishment to go to. Now, there's some white folks shit, but again, they say Oprah thinks she white. So hey, why not act like her? You see what I'm saying? So that's my thing. We got to stop separating for the smallest thing. Once you make a child, we need to start trying to make things work in the house instead of separating so early from the children, because if we separate, they don't have no structure. The only thing that white people have us on, other races have us on, is they will stick together. Even if they hate each other, they will not divorce. And when they do divorce, white
folks, if him and his wife at odds, they would split that house in half.
I just said it.
They would split that house in half. Okay, wife, you get that half of the house, I get this half of the house.
You can't have me. You can't see your children, and I'm changing my address. You see? That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And then we wonder why little Chris grew up in the system, and then we wonder why by 12 years old, the black young girl prostituting. That's who is there to say no? You done broke that structure. So that's why instead of creating a bigger problem, instead of making things worse than they are, if I see something going the wrong direction, I'm going to cut the water off before it even gets there.
Cut that goddamn motherfucking water.
I'm going to give her the reality pill.
Mm-hmm. Red pill. Red pill. I'm gonna give it. You got two choices. What they say in the Matrix? You got the red
or the red
pill or the red pill.
The red pill.
I'm gonna go with the red
I see
pill.
you full of shit right now. So before it comes,
butt naked truth.
So before it comes to shit being fucked up, I'm gonna leave right now.
I'm gonna go with the red pill.
Yeah.
Butt naked truth.
And on that note, let's sum it up. We didn't talk about police salary. What else we talked about? We talked about why they doing crime in blue uniforms. We talked about
the strip club.
Which the strip club's going bankrupt because of social media. Okay. We didn't talk about, what else we talk about? Well, the division of black household with kids. Okay. And why the brothers can't be satisfied with the black
Also, here's another one last thing before we go. The strip clubs, what they doing, they making the all right, just like you see CC.
Right.
CC's, and you got a lot of other clubs around me. And just single out CC. You got another club, they putting up stripper poles in their nightclubs. All right, that's destroying the cause shit, if I own a bar, if I own a nightclub, ain't no law against me putting up a pole. And if the chick want to twerk on it.
And guess what?
Oh well.
People and niggas in the club gonna throw dollars
and
out
niggas in the club, just like they was in the strip. That's what destroyed. Because at one point in time, Memphis had about 13 strip clubs, like Atlanta. Memphis was the king of the strip clubs at one point.
But I still say this though, you gotta think about it. If you see something you want and it's at the brink of your fingertips, you ain't gotta go look for it no more. You already know where to find it. Opposed to when strip clubs was just busting, it would be like me and you kicking on Saturday night. Man, what's some hoes? Let's go find some hoes. You got to go to them. Now they got the punch of a fingertip. You don't have to hunt no more.
List crawler.
What is it called?
You say alligator. List crawler. List crawler.
You got social media. If you're a rich nigga, you can fly to Instagram. You go put on Instagram models, a whole flock of them pop up. You can fly them out. They'll tell you the price to fly them out if you're a rich nigga. So they got a rich nigga budget, which is Instagram model. They got the poor nigga.
Well, black youngster said he'll fly him out even if he got stretch marks.
Exactly.
Yeah,
then you got
stretch marks.
You got the baller on the budget. Yeah. You got the baller on the budget, digging my pussy. Listcrawler.com.
Oh. Cut the check. List crawler. Cut the check.
And keep your pistol on you too now.
Okay.
Don't y'all be safe now. But list crawler, plenty of fish. You ain't. We want to check now because we advertise.
Cut the check.
Now check this out. We letting the whole world know if they can find women on y'all sites at the tip of a finger.
Okay.
You ain't gotta burn gas till the check money. Okay. Now we are not promoting prostitution.
We're not promoting no.
But we are saying that social media makes it easier now for women to network without their pimps.
Man, you smart. That's why I like it, man. This brother, man, he's smart.
That was the discussion that we was having. How women are able to network, as the Red Pill coach said, how are they networking without the strip clubs? Well, we answered that.
Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Red Pill Blog Talk.
And don't take the wrong pill. Take the red.
Take the red pill. Take the red pill. In the words of Elvis Presley. Where's Elvis Presley? Elvis. Words of Elvis Presley. In the words of Elvis. Okay, Elvis. Fly guy. Elvis, fly guy. Nah, just a little monologue about Elvis before I get out of here. Elvis, fly guy, king of, he king, most importantly, the king of Memphis. Even though 3 6 Mafia was king of Memphis because they won an Oscar. Elvis didn't win no Oscar, but Elvis, fly guy. the shiny belt buckles. He started that shit. Elvis started them damn flashy belt buckles.
Time you to get a
Yeah. I need to get the flashy belt buckles.
Big old peel.
You know, flashy. Let me see. Elvis, the shades. You know, I got the Elvis shades. I forgot to bring the Elvis shades. I forgot to bring the Elvis shades.
Next show, he gonna
Yeah,
show
the
y'all
Elvis
how
shades.
he dress like the king.
I'm gonna get the sideburns back again too. You know, but you know, Elvis. Oh man, let me see here. I stay off of Elvis Boulevard. Stay close to Elvis, but stay close to Elvis Boulevard, right, too. Pretty close to, but Elvis. Oh, and that racist shit. He said, oh, the rumor is he could. Black folks can only do numbers. I don't believe it. I don't believe in no racist. He you know, a real racist is not gonna fuck with Elvis. Elvis put black folks on.
Right.
He hungry. He stole music, and my father said he was on Bill Street, learned his moves, and did all.
That's a debate. That's a debate that's going on forever. But we gonna close the show, and we'll talk about that next session.
All right. And in the words of Elvis, thank y'all very much.